Hey there, Star Trek fans, this is Wesatron. Today we're going to be taking a look at another one of Art Asylum's Borg Assimilation action figures. This was created in 2002, and this figure is the Cardassian. Forgive me from the outset, if I say Cardassian at any point during this review, I totally apologize. It is really hard not to do that. This figure, like the Hirogen, is amazing. Very, very nice sculpting, very nice paint, excellent articulation. Just overall a really, really solid figure. Again, if you get the opportunity to pick this up, even if you're not a Star Trek fan, I think that these are kind of cool enough to be like random baddies in your 7-inch scale line. So I would recommend them. I really would. So starting out, we'll talk about his sculpt a little bit. And there's a lot to talk about because this guy's pretty incredible. He's, again, a little bit ahead of his time in terms of articulation. Sculpt, maybe not. Paint, I would say he was definitely starting with that new breed, coming out of like Stan Winston and a lot of the stuff that was kind of born of McFarlane that McFarlane didn't really stick with, which was a shame. But this figure looks really, really nice. I mean, the head sculpt on it is just amazing. They've got all the ridges of the Cardassians, the way they look, around the eye socket, down the nose, just this kind of really rigid bone structure. Very, very nice. And they went in and they sculpted in and painted all this really, really great like circuitry and stuff like that. You know, like a sculpted little monocle piece that actually comes away from the head a little bit. All of the wires and everything that you see on this figure, just like the Hirogen, are all very soft plastic. They won't hinder articulation at all, as you can see, very, very smooth. Some nice copper piping going up the body there into his neck. Some good wiring down here down the side. Great armor plating overall. Armor that comes down the hands. This great mix of organic and inorganic parts. It just looks incredible. And where the Hirogen had a blaster on his right arm, this guy's got more of a kind of a pincer type thing. Very, very creepy. Very, very cool, though. They did a really good job on this. We'll see a little bit more of that in a second. But you see the hose that wraps all the way around the arm. I mean, they must have done so much work on these figures to get them to look right. I mean, just incredible amount of work. Very, very nice. Look at this copper detailing here, everything. You know, anytime you see like what would be musculature, they actually sculpted out sort of lines in it to make it look really, really, really nice. And again, just like the Hirogen, very asymmetrical. Especially I like the feet on this guy because he's got like kind of a booted foot over here, and over here it's almost like the extra parts just kind of went right over his anatomical toes. Very, very cool. Very nice. Very impressed. I really can't say enough. I really, really like these figures. I'm super glad I bought them. Articulation-wise, he's very different from the Hirogen, but also, like I said, still kind of ahead of his time. He's got what appears, it might be a double ball, or it might just be very well ball jointed right in here, and just a peg that goes up into the head. But he's got a great range. He doesn't have anything that holds him back quite like the Hirogen. He twists just fine. He's got great tilt, like really, really nice tilt. This dude's going to be super creepy on your shelf. Really, really cool. We've got swivel hinge shoulders, which of course go all the way around. His is a little tricky because of some of the sculpt holds it back, but I can show you on this arm that it goes all the way around. And we've got swivels in the biceps, which is true on both arms. And while he's got a hinge on his left arm for his gun, on his right, he's actually got a swivel hinge joint. Sort of ahead of its time there. I mean, 2002, we weren't quite there yet. Very, very cool. Got swivel wrist here. It looks from sculpting like it would be a ball, like it would be hinged. But I haven't gotten it to move past a swivel, so yeah, I don't think there's anything more than a swivel there. We've got a ball jointed torso, so we got this nice, move his arm here, backwards motion, really nice forward motion. I think he does a little bit better than the Hirogen in the tilt from left to right. Pretty good there. And of course he can twist, but you got to be careful because he's got hoses that go from his torso to his leg, so you don't want to twist too far because it could tear some stuff up. Oh, and there's also one on his back to his midsection. So just to keep an eye on that. Not that anybody's going to like just start spinning this around like it's topspin, but you know, just so you know. We've got T-hips, standard hinges there, no big deal. Very cool though. No swivels in the thighs, which is unfortunate, but these guys don't really move really fast anyway. They're not like real big action stars, but got hinged knees, about 90 degrees there, and he's actually got better hinged ankles than the Hirogen did. They go back pretty good amount, but forward is excellent. Goes forward that much, which is why I was able to get him in a slightly deeper stance at the beginning of the video. So very, very nice. Great articulation, great sculpting, innovation again. Oh, I'm sorry, I also forgot he does have a hinge here on this. And they didn't have to do it, but I'm really impressed that they did. They actually hinged here and here on this blade over here. I mean, just to kind of give it a little personality. Like, do you want it to just, you know, be like a stabbing device that just holds there? Or do you want it to kind of like creepily sort of hang out there like it's going to snatch you or something? It's very cool. Again, these are all 100% original designs by Art Asylum. I mean, as far as I know, they only had humans as Borgs in the shows. So it's pretty cool to have these, or more humanoid, I guess I should say. These are a little more out there. But I highly recommend this set. I got them in a set, and they ended up being about $15 a piece. I would say at $20 it was still a good deal. These are amazing figures. I'm kind of bummed that they didn't catch on a little better at the time. There was only one series that I know of. But this could have been really amazing. But yeah, excellent figure. Great price for $15 up to $20. I would say it's great. Let's just pull back for a second and just get you a little bit of some scale action in here. Put him in the middle. We've got Hirogen here, and over here got the Klingon, who is not standing up straight. Sorry. So you can see they look really great all together. Very, very nice. But we'll go ahead and put in a couple captains as well, because I do still have them on hand. And here's Kirk and Picard. And as I mentioned in the Hirogen video, they are 7-inch scale, so they fit in really well with Kirk, but because they're so big, they also fit in pretty well with the 8-inch Picard and the Voyager Next Generation series. So I can pull back a little bit further if that helps. But you can see there's a very nice scale in there that that'll work, I think, with either 7-inch or 8-inch. So yeah, highly recommend this this figure set, and if you get the opportunity, pick it up for sure. I think the prices are still fairly affordable on Amazon, but honestly, eBay's probably your best bet because you can a lot of times get in sort of the ground floor on those. I think I saw a set go the other day for like maybe $30 for the set or something like that. So great deal, highly recommended. If you get the opportunity, pick them up. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up in the box below. If you have any suggestions, let me know. If you like the video, give me a rate. Either way, if you don't like the video, hell, give me a rate anyway. It's good to know what people think. So appreciate it, guys. And if you'd like to see more, subscribe. Talk to you. Bye.